Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and not the videos I usually do. Okay, so if you're reading the title and you were in the chat live, you'll know that I got punched in the face several times last night. Several times. Now I got video of like feet, and then the guys throwing their arms up at me at the end. Obviously, I'm not too tuned up. I may lose a tooth. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bottom tooth here, right over my lip. See the lip? A little bloody. Yeah. I got caught, and these things happen so fast.
I'm not here to tell you, listen, these guys came over. I cleaned 6 of them out in 20 seconds. I don't know if I could kill a man by looking at him, but I think I could.
Not like that at all. In fact, the moral of this story is maybe I really do need to get out of New York State because it is a haven for criminals that are serial criminals and shitty people. So what happened? Okay? Believe me, I see the wiggly tooth thing. Listen, if there's any dentists out there, I need dental work anyway, and you've got a deal or you're in a college, please DM me on Twitter. I would be forever grateful. I trade video editing, whatever. I definitely need work, but I'm hoping I don't lose this tooth. We'll see. I might have to go in Monday. Anyway, so what happened? Well, just so you know, we're going to go to video, but essentially what you're looking at here is the pizza shop I used to work in and hang out in, okay? And over here are some feet on one side of the counter. Now I'm on the other side of the counter. Now you can see the tile. I know it's the black and white tile, believe me. He did it because it was cheap. He's not a mason. White tiles in the back, guys. Maybe that'll make everybody feel better. Although there's some black over here. He did the design there. Anyway, so what happened? So I'm in the pizzeria. Picture me here. Don't worry. We're going to play this 60-second video, and then these guys throwing their hands up at me. And yes, everybody, just so you know, I'm okay. It's all right. So I'm sitting behind the counter with the pizza guy. I would say the owner of that is almost like an illegitimate father to me. Okay? I've known him since I was, I believe, 19 years old. 21 years. I'd go there in the morning. We get coffee together. I've known his sons since they were yay high. He's family to me. Okay, we are family. Italian guy, love him. Not going to say his name, but you'll know about the world famous Tino's cold cheese pizza if you look into it. He was on Vice. He was over on Healthy Junk Food. Actually, I'm in a pizza video on that. Maybe I'll put that link in the description, or we'll do it live after this to show you that I have much love for this pizzeria. So I'm talking to Dan, and all of a sudden these two guys, it's a college pizzeria, there's a long line a lot of times, cut the line and start talking to him, and they want pizza. And Dan's like, nah, man, you're going to have to wait in line and this and that. I'm not really paying much attention. I'm just kind of hanging out over the side, letting Dan do his thing. It happens all the time. So then all of a sudden, this guy, and guys, this is going to get really vulgar, so if you don't want to hear me curse, I'm sorry, but there's going to be some cursing going on. So all of a sudden, this guy says to Dan, no, you're going to give me some fucking pizza hanging out with this fucking snitch bitch over here. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Snitch bitch. So I tune it out the first time he says it. And then Dan's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, and then I look at him, I'm like, you're not talking to me. I don't know who the fuck you are. So then he mentions an address. And this address, I don't want to say it on air, but happens to be the house that I lived in before the one I'm in right now. So now we're going to have to go back a ways and tell you how Oneana works. At the time, I had 2 dogs, and almost nobody wanted to rent to me because they can get a bigger price from students, and they don't trust people with animals because they think they're going to kill it. So I was forced to take this place that wasn't the best. It was a duplex, but above me were college kids. So as bad as it was, I had college kids above me. Whatever. There might be some shitty nights, but nothing serious. Well, those college kids moved out, and I had crack dealers move in. Straight up crack dealers. Crack and anything else. To emphasize how they got in, they had girlfriends of theirs sign a lease who did not live there. One of which jumped the state the week she actually signed the lease. And they were dealing crack and all sorts of other shit in there. And I was just like, I told my landlord just immediately, I'm like, yeah, there are crack dealers living upstairs. I'm leaving as soon as I can find a place, period. That was the extent of it. I think I got out of there within 4 to 5 months after the crack dealers moved in. So as soon as he said that to me, I go, I don't know who the fuck you are, but I never snitched on anybody. I fucking moved out of there because you're a bunch of fucking crack dealers. I'm like, I didn't call the cops on you. And he's like, I'll spit on your fucking mother's grave. I'll kill you. And then he spit on me and lunged at me. And that was it. And this guy was a light-skinned black guy. You're going to see kind of in blurry. Facial hair, huge dreads. And he's probably about my height, maybe a little bit shorter. And he's with a taller white guy, a little bit scruffy. You're not going to get a really great look at him. So, I mean, that's it. So, I'm kind of fucking this guy up. Again, all these things last less than 60 seconds. His buddy isn't punching me. You would expect that maybe I would have got hit there. Dan is trying to break it up. He starts calling the police. Another guy that works there is trying to break it up. And then all of a sudden, a third guy, you'll get to see his feet run around in the video, runs over, and he must have caught me like 3 or 4 times. My ear was a little bit sore this morning right here on this side, not too cauliflower. Like I said, you can obviously see the fat lip. My tooth's a little wobbly, and he caught me in the eye a little bit, but no marks. Again, really quick. I let the guy go at the end when it was pretty much broken because I figured he was going to get arrested. Cops did not catch these guys. Okay? This is obviously a serial criminal crack dealer who I never called the police on, who I'm getting in fucking fistfights with 4 years later in a pizzeria. Unbelievable. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to show you some of the video footage. I got to go get the actual stuff. I taped it with my phone. There's like one other. Now, there are a couple girls over here that definitely taped it. So maybe it'll turn up on Snapchat. I don't know, guys. But you're not going to see much. I promise you. Okay, so basically right now, she's looking over because obviously I know everybody here. Now, what you're going to want to watch is the upper corner. Let's see. Wait. Upper corner all the way. Sorry, these things are so confusing. Let's see. All the way up. I can't point all the way up, but that's where all the action's going. You're just going to see feet. That's it. So you see some shuffling of feet, like in that region. Oh, I'm going to turn that down. Now, eventually you'll see someone run over in a red sweatshirt. There it is right there, the red sweatshirt guy. That's the guy that tags me many times. And we'll just play it to show you, these things do not last that long. All right? In another, 20 seconds, you'll see these feet run over.
I'm not a tough guy, folks.
And by the way, it's shameful. I'm a 40-year-old fucking man. I'm not trying to fight anybody. But, I mean, you get lunged at and spit on by a crack dealer. What do you do when you get attacked? Tell me. And there they go. See, this is them getting pulled away in this corner here. All right. Maybe, like I said, maybe we'll catch some Snapchat of it. I don't know for sure. But there they go. And now this is like on the side here. But this is the dude right here. Terrible, I know. This is the guy, big dreads, that spit on me. And the guy in the red that's coming up right here. Like, see, they both open their jackets like they're tough guys. I mean, no one put me down. I'm not marked up. And the guy in the red's the one that tagged me a few times. I mean, unbelievable. And now I got to worry about fucking crack dealers I haven't worried about for fucking almost 4 fucking years in my town because it's small and dealing with them. And that third guy that's walking out is the initial friend that walked up with him. So, Jesus. I shouldn't take the Lord's name in vain. I know some of you guys are religious and it's disrespectful of me. But to show you how much I do love this pizzeria and because we do it live, right? Let's do healthy junk food Tino's pizza. And there it is. Let's copy that link for everybody. Let's put it here for everybody to check out. But if you want to know about the cold cheese, I don't want to get a copyright strike because these guys are actually now employed by YouTube. But let's see if we can jump around a bit. Oh, there he is. There he is. They catch me at the coffee shop. So if you want to know how to make a New York pie, huh? You want to know? A real pizza pie? We do it live. So I'm all right, guys. But again, hey, I don't know if I'm losing a tooth. That's the other thing. So not only do they not arrest these guys, but then I've got to go file a report because a tooth is like $2 to $4 fucking grand, guys. It's $2 to $4 grand. If I lose this tooth, who's paying for it? You know? Man. So any dentists out there at Jason Burmis on Twitter, let me know. I'd love to talk to you. Peace and love to everybody. I hope that, you guys don't get upset at me that I physically defended myself after being spit on and like attacked by a crack dealer. It was a rough night last night. Not going to lie. I know John Fitch, I'm going to have to tell this story again with Fitch, and I'm shamed because he's a master of violence, and I am not. Rockfin.com/Jason Burmis. 5 exclusive videos there a week. Go check them out. I'm doing things there I can't do here on YouTube. Let's get to 40,000 already. Can we do it? Huh? I am a documentary filmmaker. All of them are free right here in the documentary playlist section. Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, A New World Order to Find, and Shade, the motion picture. Again, important movies. And it is February 1st. You know what? I'm really thinking about leaving the state. If we raise $5,000 this month, I will go on at least a week journey where I probably can't do 3 to 7 videos for you, but if we hit the 5,000 mark, I think I'm going to take a week-long journey throughout some of the parts of the United States, drive it around, and maybe find a new place to fucking live. Because now Cuomo, and I'm going to do a video on this later, wants everybody who buys a gun, whether it's a pistol permit or whatever, to have a mental health evaluation. It just has to be voted on at this point. He's already done the mandatory vaccines. This bail reform is totally insane. My little town has serial crack dealers that I have to worry about. Seriously. And the exodus to New York is real, and this is why. So, I love you guys. Thanks for listening. I'm A-OK. Dentists out there, hit me up at Jason Burmis. I love you.